episode 22 with Weal of Curse of Strahd, Weal and Woe. We are currently with Team Weal at the Blue Water Inn. They have already visited St. Andrel, dropping off some little orphan children after saving them from a burning windmill. The fact that they were the ones that had set it on fire is not their fault. They were being very. When you find hags operating a bone grinding children's pastry bakery, you burn it to the ground. That's fair. They are now at the Blue Water Inn, desperately in need of a bath, desperately in need of a bed, but first desperately in need of an ale and some food, which they are currently partaking in, and then also trying to gather some information. They sent me some questions in Discord, and Tommy, why don't we start out with Pinion? I want to know how Pinion is kind of maneuvering, and is he standing up on top of a table and saying, "Hey, does anybody know?" Or is he walking up and
no, he's walking around making small talk,
pushing the conversation toward different directions.
Yep, leans in every time, leads in with a compliment, something good about the person, something that he notices.
So it's actually a breath of fresh air. You can tell that most of the individuals in here are not too dreary. Like a lot of people in Barovia, the village that you came to first, just looked half dead. I mean, really one of the few that you had noticed that wasn't like that was Ismark and Irina. Irina is behind the bar, looking very much like Tatiana, the girl that you had met in the Titillating Tortoise that you often did missions with. She is busy trying to learn how to be a bar wench. Not doing a great job with it, still not very comfortable with holding a tray of more than 3 ales, but she's getting the hang of it. The individuals that you talk to, at first, nobody's really interested in giving you much information. But as the day draws on, a lot of people are sticking around for the amazing bard that is currently in the Blue Water Inn, Rictavio, who is absolutely spellbinding and just charming when it comes to he's got the performance as well as the ability to play the lute, but he's kind of loosening people up, and in that loosening of people up, you're able to get some good information. One of the things that you get a handle on, so there is, let's see, let me get to so this woman here is Danica Mardikov, the wife of Erwin Mardikov, and they seem to be really stressed out about the lack of wine, which is, rather than ale, the majority of people in Barovia drink wine, and there's a lot of talk about, what do you mean you haven't gotten a shipment from your brother? What's going on? We're tapped out on this one too, and they're 86ing a lot of the wine options and stressing out, not wanting to let everyone in the bar know that that's happening. But not only are you making small talk, but you're also observing for information. There is the need to go to the Wizard of Wines to go and check it out. Talks about, can Muriel go? No, she's busy. Because Pinion's looking for information about the Wizard of Wines, does he speak up with hey, we could go check it out,
Absolutely.
right? And so, yeah, he kind of looks you up and down, kind of looks at your group, and says, "Yeah, if you're, I would pay good money for someone to bring me back a information about what's going on with my brother and what's going on at the winery, and a shipment of wine. I would pay handsomely for that. Actually, you know what? I'll even give you guys a. We have some rooms available. You look tired, and visitors to the Land of Barovia have a special place in my heart. So, gives you that information. Gives you some.
All
of the,
right.
Gives you some of the other information that I gave you there. So, Krez, I marked
Mm-hmm.
on the map with an arrow. That is a town that has reported a lot of werewolf activity, and it's actually someplace that's over in the western side there with I'm sorry, I put the east. Sorry, I meant the west. Roads by the west have been attacked by werewolves. That's been kind of the
I
epicenter.
only lost about 15 minutes of my life on that one.
Good. I'm so
Yeah.
glad.
I was
I'm
like,
so glad.
"Geez, what am I missing? What am I missing here? I feel like I'm lost on this map." Nope. Typos are great.
I meant Sully East. So there is in Afghanistan, there is a road named Sully East because one of our guys, Sullivan, kept saying that they're on a road to the east, and it was west of their position, not east of their position. And so on a briefing, they named the road Sully East, and the name has stuck and still continues to be called Sully East to this day. So,
That's fantastic.
all right.
That's immortality.
Right, exactly. So the Krez is a good place for information about werewolves. Also is aware of someone named Esmeralda, and this is where you've really started to kind of warm up to. This is Irwin that you're getting a lot of this information from. You start buttering up to him enough and having enough interactions with him that start to get more trusted with information as you kind of explain things that have gone on with you. How much information do you give him?
Well, what's he asking?
Like, how do you know Esmeralda?
Just heard about her, and I know that my sister, and I'm going to try to push everything back onto me looking for my sister. And so I've heard about her.
What's your sister's name?
Penelope. She's she looks like me. She's a girl. She's smarter than me.
Wonky Cog.
Yeah, Penelope von Wonky Cog.
Huh. Yeah, I've seen her hanging out with Esmeralda. Okay, well, so if I needed to get in touch with her, I would look to see if Esmeralda's wagon was parked outside of the Wizard's Tower, which is up to the north. And he puts an arrow on your map to indicate where that's at.
Pinion asks for them to describe Esmeralda's wagon because he thinks he recognizes it, but he wants to make sure.
A tricked out Vistani wagon with no horses.
She almost ran me over.
Yeah,
she hit me.
She does that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to find her for multiple reasons now.
If you do find her wagon, do not fuck with it. I'm just saying that I don't let her park her wagon anywhere near my tavern. Not only because she's Vistani, and Vistani aren't actually allowed here in the city, but I wouldn't want my inn to burn down.
Okay, I appreciate the heads up.
She's got a lot of good stuff in the back of that wagon, though.
Well, just so we're clear, how much money are we looking at if I can get the information and maybe even get you a shipment of wine back?
Well, it would either be... I tell you what. You told me that you had a friend that was looking for champagne.
Yeah.
A very expensive bottle of champagne that he was willing to pay you 500 gold for. Here is a note from me to my brother that says that this man gets a bottle of champagne and 200 gold.
Okay, we can make that happen.
Let's see. Other things. So, go ahead and let's incorporate the two wallflowers into some of this conversation as well. What is Somewhat and Sir Arthur doing while in the bar?
So after that whole campfire experience with the individual that seemed to be passing off information to what I would suspect would be Strahd, only to die before we could get anything from him, while I see Miev and Pinion kind of scouting for information, I'm more just people watching and just trying to stay alert and see who's in the crowd and if there are any shady folks and that sort of thing.
All right. And for Somewhat.
Kind of just doing the same information gathering, I guess. Go around.
So you're
Other
actually
things people have encountered.
interacting.
Yeah, just kind of like once I go venture out, because I'm assuming we're gonna go venture out again.
Right.
What more is to the west, not east, because now you're getting me mixed up with directions by talking about them.
Sully East.
Yeah.
East? I thought you said west.
Yes.
All right.
Cayenne Wheat.
But you're staying here inside the tavern, or are you kind of poking around anywhere else?
No, I'm staying.
Okay.
I don't feel like poking around right now.
So one of the things that you hear being talked about is there's a few different individuals that are bitching about a guy named Isaac. Isaac Strazani. This is somebody that I think that you caught a quick glimpse of, but they often refer to him as Demon Hand. Okay, the guy's got like a glove on his hand that looks like a demonic kind of hand, or maybe there's some people that believe no, that's fucking real. He fucking cut off his own arm and put a demon hand on him. The guy's fucking crazy. He can shoot fire. He's essentially in charge of the guards of Vallaki, kind of the captain. And the big push has been looking for agents of Strahd, and individuals that are associated with Strahd, and that that all is not well in Vallaki, and that there are. The thing is like they're talking about like my brother got fucking thrown in the stocks. You know my fucking brother. He's a fucking moron. He wasn't doing nothing, but you know, they were working off some kind of tip, and that's what they knew. But Isaac really does not like Vistani as well. And yeah, that's kind of the information that you're getting there. Go ahead and both of you do a perception check too. Because I will say that likely, like, Pinion's been working on the persuasion piece, and
My passive is better than what I rolled.
taking
And
into
you rolled a
consideration-
19.
Yeah, my
Wow.
passive is better than what I rolled.
Was that Sir Arthur?
Yeah, that's about par for the course.
All right, Sir Arthur, if you want to do a charisma or like a persuasion or intimidation check, which is hopefully more your speed, it might have a little bit of a bonus to it.
That's better.
An intimidation
Whoa.
check. Got it. All right. So, one of the people, just because you had an interaction with, and had a brief time period of kind of being protective, and also were protective of Tatiana, and she looks exactly like Tatiana. Irina has, it's her first time being a barmaid. She's getting the regular heckling, but also from the live music. Tom, you worked in a bar. How often does the live music try to flirt with the bar staff? Female type.
Yeah, I'm going to say 60, 70%. Nothing horribly overt while they're on stage, but they'll, subtle stuff here and there, but definitely off stage. Nope. Whole different story.
Whole different story. So what you watch as when Rictavio takes breaks, that he often goes, directly up to the bar and interacts with Irina. And at what point you go over to try to kind of let her know that she's busy right now, and any person that how intimidating you can be. Any person
Oh, yeah.
with a fucking lute would be pissing themselves in your presence. This guy doesn't even blink.
All right, then.
So I put there in the notes, the Bard Rictavio seems very interested in Irina. He tries to be subtle. During his performance, he will pull away any men who try to talk to Irene. It's subtle in the way that it is like kind of protective, and she seems though to be smiling and taking a lot of interest. You notice that that Miev is trying to get some information about the were-ravens, and nobody has any information about that. Actually, I think I put in there anytime that she tries to talk about that, she's interrupted by being served another drink. The Mardukov who run the Blue Water Tavern are very certain that were-ravens are not real, and any insistence otherwise really seems to ruffle their feathers. But they assure you that the swamp should be avoided at all cost, and seem sad as they remember unspoken reasons why the swamp should be avoided. They do mention a witch named Baba Lysaga very quietly, and a creeping hut, a shack with giant chicken legs, and also giant spiders, and rumors that there's that they have named a queen, which is terrifying that oversized spiders seem to be organizing.
Did Pinion hear any of this?
Pinion is in the yeah, he's trying to get some of this information as well. So yes,
He wants to know if that witch would have known Morgana. Well, first, would Pinion have heard the names of the hags at the Bone Grinder?
yes.
Okay. Wants to know if there's no Morgana or oh hell, forgetting the other
It's
two's name.
Morgantha and
Morganta.
Morgantha.
I'm not from there.
I've heard it both ways. The Ophelia, and Ophelia is the one that's still alive.
Okay.
Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. I think it was something with
Morgantha and what was it? It started with an F
Did it?
or PH.
I don't remember her name. But they don't know. But they say if you encountered hags at the... Actually, what's interesting to you is that when you're talking, this is something that you're kind of conversing with Danica about, and you're like, yeah, so we were at the and she says the windmill, and you realize she's actually already heard about what happened at the windmill, but she does a really good job trying to hide it, but Miev does pick up on it and lets you know, like, dude, she already knew what was going on with the windmill. So, a few things happen kind of all at once. You were looking for information about Vasily von Holtz. He is located right here. He looks like someone who likely plays a lot of 40K. Good-looking fella. Comes in. A lot of people talk to him. A lot of people. He seems like he has a lot of respect here in the community, and walks up to you, Pinion, and is like, fresh faces. Very good to see. I'm Vasily von Holtz. And you are?
I'm Pinion von Geekog.
Very good, very good. Let me see. The Martikovs, they run the Blue Tavern in here. Very good people. Have you found lodging for this evening? I'm sure I can work out a discount for you.
I think we're okay. I think we're all set. We're gonna run some errands for him if we need.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have plenty of good shopping. The shops have closed down for. It's a little bit later in the evening. Now it's getting close to supper time. You were there just after lunch when you first arrived. But we do have shopping that will be available for tomorrow. A lot of nice shops, places to get some new clothes or some additional weapons or armament. We have the finest apothecary here in all of Barovia, Miss Leela. She runs a shop here, and if you're looking for bows and things, I believe Zella, is that what you do? And Zella just kind of smiles and doesn't say much, because honestly, the DM can't remember if that's where she works at. If she works at the place that is the Fletcher. So I'll figure that out later. But seems very interested in kind of chatting you all up. But takes a look at the bard, and decides to go in and sit down over in the corner, and begins talking kind of hushed tones with Zella there. As things are coming to where we are going to be in the present. Milivoj comes walking in. He looks white as a ghost and says, "I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, it's so bad." And is talking to these two villagers who are repeat attendants at the St. Andrew Cathedral. And he says, he's dead. He's dead. And they just came in. They were madmen. And they just came in and there was a man and he had an axe and he was yelling and they killed Yeska. They killed him with a bolt of lightning. And then there was such a commotion outside. It was like the dead were rising up and then they disappeared, and Father Petrovich was there. They peed on him. They peed on him in his own cathedral. They are the most evil and vile of creatures. And gives a description of these individuals. 4 people. No description of an ant-man, but 4 individuals, 3 male, 1 female, that came in to St. Andrew and caused quite the ruckus, killing a child and killing Father Petrovich.
Oh shit! Father Petrovich is dead? Son of a bitch!
Yeah. While this is going on, suddenly the door bursts open, and in walks Izik, along with 2 guards that flank him on either side. And he takes a moment and looks around. And it is at that point that you realize that that our good friend Rovan, who has been looking like a dreary little Barovian child, is now starting to look a lot more like Tom in his colorful self. His disguised self has worn off. He has been recasting it, trying to make himself look less conspicuous. But it is now completely worn off and is slowly shifting as Izik begins to make a scan of the room. Based off of what you've kind of learned and ascertained, he's looking for Vistani spies. He is also looking for the people that were responsible for the attack at the at St. Andrew's Cathedral. So he's going to be looking for out-of-towners, and his favorite target's Vistanis. So any actions that you would want to proactively take, or just wait to respond?
Hold on, where am I compared to Rovan?
All right, so you are here.
There's Rovan.
Rovan is here. Izik is here.
I will have Rowan come outside with me. Or we'll
And
sneak
I'm going to
around.
talk very loudly to this individual right here.
Okay. And this is someone that, and we'll get to Irina's interaction with her, but that Irina has been talking to in a hushed tone, and seemingly getting some good information from. By the way, your tokens, when they move, often flip in the direction that you were moving. Shift and arrow key will help you readjust yourself if you need to. You spin me right round, baby, right round. All right. Let's see. You are currently held in your... I'm going to go ahead and give you free movement, so you can move as you see fit, so you're not just sitting there spinning. So you now have free movement if you would like to adjust yourself. So I'm guessing that that somewhat is able to move without drawing a lot of attention to himself. So I'm going to just go with your base stealth check, because freaking Isaac has a passive perception of 12. Rolling a 5, you got a 16, right? So, so the ability for you to kind of see him walk in, see him scanning, and knowing that movement might actually attract attention, or able to do so in such a way that you were able to get up to him and kind of cover him with your cloak, and kind of, or you giving him the heads up, hey, your spell is worn out. The Pope over here.
Yeah.
All right. And Pinion, go ahead and give your deception roll for talking loudly in a way that garners attention, but or it can be a performance check, whichever's most likely. All right.
That's it. I got a whopping 4.
Okay, but what do you say? Oh, wait, and you didn't have disadvantage, but it
I do have disadvantage because I'm cursed by the hag.
Yes, you are.
So, and without Rovin being able to give me the help action, so I do what I would do in real life. I'm like, hey, that's a really nice shirt. Is that new?
Got it. And what is Sir Arthur doing?
I am just gonna confront him and see what information we can share, and also kind of do that as a distraction, so someone Robin can slip out another way.
All right. So,
because he's already looking for out-of-towners, so it's a matter of time before they come talk to us anyway. So,
does anybody go with Rovin to help him slip out?
So that's what I was doing.
Okay, so he moves to the back, and Erwin picks up on looks at the kid and can see that why you're coming into the kitchen. He says, yes, I could use some help in here, thank you. But as you move in, the door to the back of the kitchen bursts open, and there is a woman standing there, seems quite out of breath, and needs to talk to her brother. But we'll get back to that. What kind of so you're looking to give some information? What do you say to Ezek or Isaac?
So they made it known, they made it known they're looking for out-of-towners based on what happened at the cathedral?
This is a inference that you can make based off of the things that Miliov said, or Milove. Anybody know how to pronounce this dude's name? I don't know if it pops up for you.
Yeah, it's not popping up on my screen.
Does it tell you, or is it just the owner that it pops up for? Okay, so it's spelled Milivoj. We'll go with Milov. He had said that about the attack at the cathedral. That's likely, and then some of the bar folk were all talking about how Isaac is very untrusting of Outlanders, and very distrusting of Vistani.
So I'll go up and just introduce myself and just share what I've heard and our experience, because tell them that earlier we had been there and dropped off those orphan kids that we had saved, and everything seemed normal. So try and see what he can tell me, if he can tell me anything more about what happened after that.
I don't answer questions, I ask them. Where were you approximately 5 hours ago? You were here.
Yeah, we were here drinking some ale.
Can anyone confirm his story? And
I don't answer any questions without my attorney present.
And there is a kind of a hushed tone, and Von Holtz stands up. Von Holtz, who got here about 4 hours ago, or excuse me, about 2 hours ago, and my good sir, yes, we do appreciate the way that you keep our community safe. Most of the individuals in here have been here. This is a most tragic story to hear about what happened at St. Angelo, but I can vouch for these individuals, but I may have information about the individuals that you are looking for. I suggest going and looking at the Taylors. And Isaac says, we're looking for 4 Outlanders. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 Outlanders. Yes, there are 4 individuals who are from outside of Barovia here in this tavern right now, but they are not the 4 individuals that you are looking for. I know that from personal eyewitness. I know the 4 that you are looking for. I suggest looking for them at the Taylors. And Isaac continues to walk through the bar, kind of eyeing everyone, taking inventory of those he knows and those he doesn't, and then spots Irina. Take that one in for questioning. And he points at Irina. Go ahead and make a insight check. Anyone can make an insight check that is...
Yep.
And Kayla, welcome.
Thank you.
We're rolling fantastic right now.
All right.
Yeah! Double digits!
Double digits indeed.
Ah, fuck.
All right. Somewhat. There doesn't seem to be a lot of sense that it makes to take Irina. It doesn't, obviously that there's not a lot of evidence that connects. It doesn't connect to anything that he's actually investigating. Miev, it makes complete sense to you. She's an attractive female, and he's a fucking creep. All right. So the guards look confused, but start to move toward the bar to secure her. Any actions that the party would want to take in that situation?
I know I just got here and I don't 100% know the whole story, but I'm definitely gonna go put myself in between them in prayer and be like, I don't think that is necessary, as we can also confirm that she has been here the whole time and has no part in the 4 Outlanders you are looking for, as she's clearly not Outlander.
She is a suspected spy. Was she not? Only a few days ago, within the last 48 hours, a visitor of Castle Ravenloft. True or false? Irina speaks up. I was, but not by any choice of mine, and these 4 individuals attempted to save me from being abducted and taken to Castle Ravenloft, but they were unsuccessful in being able to withstand.
Yeah, and he stabbed me in the hand. I'm gonna show like the scar on the back of my hand, front of my hand, wherever it's at.
So the 4 of you were also in contact with Lord Strahd. And he says so with kind of a gleam of, I have now reason to take all of you into custody.
Strahd? Who's a Strahd? I know Strudel.
There is suddenly a loud rift played on a flute to get everyone's attention, and Rictavio steps forward and puts his hand onto this guard and says, "Gentlemen, please. I do not think there is any reason for such an uproar in such a fine drinking establishment. I think that we can work this out." Isaac steps forward and says, "How dare you place your hand upon a guard? My dear Isaac, you are a man of the people, a protector of this village. I think that you should pursue the lead given to you by Mr. von Seely von Holtz, another esteemed member of this community, and I would seek out those responsible for the tragic killing and leave barmaids alone, and perhaps be courageous in seeking out murderers and not in pretty hair." And you watch as Isaac nods and immediately leaves. And as he's getting ready, the kind of shocked guards kind of stand behind, and at the door he turns to them and says, "Let's go!" And they immediately begin bustling toward him and leave. I need everyone to go ahead and do a perception check.
Well, that I rolled a 12 and got the highest. I love it. I love rolling a 12 and getting the highest.
You did, but you were also in the other room behind a shut door, kind of looking through the crack, trying to figure out what was going on. So you didn't quite see everything. But we're going to go ahead and pause there and cutscene, and we're off to what it is that Miev has experienced. So Miev, you were trying to get some information about were ravens. I've already informed the group that they're Every time that you try to ask about were-ravens, you are told that there are no such thing as were-ravens. I don't know where you got this information. That's a rumor. It does seem to very much especially ruffle the feathers of the Martikov family, and they are emphatically of the opinion that were-ravens are a myth. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I just love the fact that it ruffles their feathers. You try to ask questions about druids, don't get a lot of information there, but with your insight check, as you are asking these questions, Lila over here, as she hears different people give their rumors about things that they think that they've seen, and and what their opinions are of druids and all of that. You watch as you kind of notice her reactions to a lot of things as she is quietly sipping her herbal tea, listening to the bard perform, and you just kind of get this, like, it's obvious that she knows things, and finds everyone else's opinion very amusing, right? As soon as you notice it, though, it is almost like a visible wall, or an invisible wall of shielding kind of goes up around Lila, and she no longer gives any of those kind of reactions. It almost seems to take an act of willpower to kind of hone in on her, and you had gone and sat with her for a time, kind of trying to get information about druids and ask those kind of questions, and she deflects them all. But you do know that she runs a apothecary here in town. She is practiced in natural arts and things. She's willing to talk about that stuff, but she doesn't really know. Doesn't really think that anything that she would know would have much information. She's just a quiet woman who keeps to herself, but does ask you questions about your past, what you did before you got to Barovia, what your experiences have been like before Barovia. Do you tell her information, or do you try to conceal stuff?
I think I'd tell her that, like, I was raised by druids, which is why, I'm interested if there's some druids around. I'm not going to tell her that I personally am a druid. But I think I'd tell, like, select parts of my story.
Okay. So
whatever makes it, like,
she asks you point blank.
Kind of helps.
She asks you point blank, what type of creatures can you transform into?
Well, I mean, my personal favorite is a bear.
They are very fierce, my darling. Yes, they are. That is a good choice. Especially with everything that, all the nasties that might be run into here. Have you had any good reading as of late?
Not recently. I haven't come up with much since we ended up here. I have not really had the chance to do much reading.
So you haven't done any reading about Barovia?
Well, when I was much younger, I had some Barovian tales that one of my enclave, the druids that had raised me, right? One of them gave me a book of tales, but at the time I thought it must be all myth.
Yes, but then you actually saw one of the Fey stone circles outside of the windmill. Isn't that what you were telling Mrs. Martikov?
Yes, I did find one of them. I hadn't realized they actually were real until I laid eyes on that one, but it seems that perhaps there is more truth to those tales than I had once believed.
Yes, there is, darling. I think that might be true. That's been my experience, is that myths are rarely untrue in spirit, but only in the details. And it's interesting that as often as she says things that are of interest to you and seems disarmingly aware of your nature and of the nature of the information that you're looking for, as soon as she is done making her comments, it seems to leave your mind like waking up from a dream and trying to recall it. There is then a vision that enters your mind, and I am going to And it is at that point that you see a vision and also hear these words that I have messaged you in the chat. And that is when things got upset by Milio talking about the attack at St. Andrew. Is it coming in, barging in, and everything else that happened. But these are one of the few words that you remember from your encounter. All right. And now a quick beat into back here in the kitchen with Somewhat and Rovin. The woman that comes in through the door, you smell burnt hair. She looks like she was recently on fire and seems somewhat distraught and is looking at her brother. I need to talk. And she sees you and immediately pulls out a dagger and holds it up and says, "Who are you?" "Wait. From the windmill. Brother, I need to speak with you in private." And she says, "Shut the door," and he shuts the door again. And
Hey.
she says, "Father Petrovich, I was going to meet with him, and we were attacked by 4 individuals. One of them shot me out of the air with lightning, while I was, and she pauses, approaching the cathedral, and he is dead. And I was coming to tell him that if he has anyone to send, he should send those of faith to the Wizard of Wines. Our brother is in need. There are dark druids that I think are coming for the winery. And he says, I don't know if they're of faith, but we do have 4 outlanders who have agreed to go and check out the winery. Do they need to leave tonight, or can we wait? She says, I think I would rather them spend the night here in case our 4 friends decide to make more trouble here in town. They were powerful opponents. She looks at you somewhat and says, do you and your compatriots, do you have similar abilities to these other outlanders? Do you know them? Do you have any connection to them?
We have no connection to them, but we probably have similar abilities.
Do you know them?
I don't know who any of these other people are. I just know the people that I'm with.
Can I speak with some of your the rest of your group?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So, you're invited to come into the kitchen.
I'm just curious, how did you get in the air?
Oh, you are a bright one, aren't you? I was flying at the time. Shut the fucking door. Welcome to the meeting hall of the Keepers of the Feather, says, I am Muriel Vinshaw, and I am a wereraven. I was the one trying to warn you dumbasses away from interfering at the windmill. I believed it would be certain death, but I saw the 4 of you prove yourself, and saw you deliver those children to the cathedral at St. Andrew.
Mia's gonna whisper to herself, I knew they were real.
Muriel looks at Miev and says, it is imperative that you continue with the belief that were-ravens are just a myth. We have attempted to fly under the watchful gaze of Castle Ravenloft. We have even intentionally made sure that there is quite the infestation of ravens in Ravenloft, as it is the reason for its namesake. At one point, Strahd had tried to kill them all and did not understand how they continued to prosper. At that point, too, you can also hear the sound of what seems to be 30 or 40 ravens in keep or in the rafters above, out of sight of the current. There is a ceiling on the kitchen, but you could see that there were quite a few ravens that seemed to call this tavern home. It is imperative that we keep that we stay secret. There are spies everywhere in this place. And in Barovia, I mean. So, this is why I was not able to talk to you directly. But I will do anything I can to provide you with information that is necessary. So, if there are questions that you have that I might be able to provide answers to, I am ready to do so now.
Talking about the windmill. I think we still have one of them left.
That is not good.
And I think she's following us around.
There is as you say that, some of the candles in the kitchen flicker. Just for dramatic effect.
Of course.
Muriel says, do any of you have the ability to see that which is unseen?
No.
I can make that happen.
I'm sorry?
I can make that happen.
You can make
Just
that...
give me just a bit, and I can mess with my monocle, and I think I can make that happen.
Yes, that would be
right.
That would be your best defense. I would also say that you could stay on hollowed ground, which could assist you, but I am not sure that is possible anymore. The attack at St. Andrew was not an attack on its people, but on its very foundation. The group that attacked attempted to remove the sacred relic of St. Andrew's bones, which were interred in under the altar. However, the bones refused to move, and instead the spirit that protected St. Andrew rose from the bones and attacked those 4 individuals. And the battle was fierce, but I had to observe it from a distance. But I can tell you that at least 3 of them survived, and I believe that they were successful in their mission to destroy the protection of St. Andrew.
So you're saying it doesn't matter if I see things here or there?
It does matter, but I'm saying that it won't matter. I was going to suggest that you could stay at the cathedral, but I don't think that will matter anymore. I do not think that it has the same protection as it once did. It used to be where evil could not step foot on it.
But you're not sure.
No, do you have anyone evil that would be willing to attempt it, and then we could see if it works? And you watch as Rovan kind of raises his hand. And sorry, I was just trying to bring some levity. I guess I'm not actually evil, but sometimes I cheat on my taxes.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, as
He
long
does
as,
cheat on his taxes.
Are there any other questions that you have or any information that you need that I might be able to provide you?
Do you know anything about this Vasily character?
Why?
Or the group he's looking for that matter.
No, we saw Strudel, and Strudel told us to look for Vasily. But then we saw Vasily, and he seemed nice enough, but it seemed weird that Strudel wanted us to meet him.
Do you report to Strahd?
No, he invited us to dinner, but I don't even know if we're gonna go.
If you do, make sure that you report back only that Vasily von Holtz is loyal to Strahd and continues to go about his business concerned with taxes and with business here in Vallaki. That is most important, that you tell him that Vasily von Holtz is loyal to Strahd. Do you understand?
I kind of do. But sure, I hear what you're saying.
She looks at Erwin, and Erwin look at her, and they seem to kind of share a gaze or a conversation that they're having, and he shakes his head, and Erwin says, "That is all the information that I can give you about Vasily von Holtz right now, but perhaps we will be able to earn a greater level of trust in one another. I will only tell you that Vasily von Holtz is not a threat to you."
Okay.
She stumbles for a moment as you realize that she has taken quite the beating. The smell of burnt hair is not one that you want to have in a kitchen for very long. And she says, "I am sorry, I must take my leave, but I will always be watching, and I will always be as helpful as I can be if I can, because I know I have a glimmer of hope that you four might be ones that will help to bring light back to Barovia. I am somewhat disheartened right now because it feels like the last light of Barovia has been extinguished with the passing of Father Petrovich. I need to take time to recover, and my brother says that you are looking to go to the Wizard of Wines.
Yeah, we got business that we have to look into there.
Well, I will be watching or making sure that you are watched over during your travels, and if there is any assistance that I can provide, I will do so or send for it. And she, without waiting for a reply, opens up the door and pieces out because she is a little beat up. She got hit. She's not the most powerful creature in Barovia, and she got hit with a pretty decent call lightning spell. So, Erwin says, I will show you all to your rooms. If you will follow me, you can get some well-needed rest. And as you step out, you see that that Rictavio is using his charm on Irina. And Erwin looks over at him and says, I am not paying you to flirt with my waitresses. And Rictavio says, oh, no, of course. But he leads you up the stairs. You can go ahead and join him. Is this going to auto? It doesn't. Damn it. Hold on. Go ahead and move yourself onto the stairs, and then I'll move you to the second floor. Where has my second floor gone? There it is. Where can it be?
I have no idea, Barney.
Who's Barney?
Just saying you sound like Barney there.
Where can it be?
Legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Oh, not that Barney. I meant the purple, nice T-Rex to Barney.
All right, Bells, you gotta go. Good girl. Good dog.
All right, so there is two different options. One, nice spacious rooms that have spacious rooms that have two beds each, or one room that has four beds in it. Which one would you like to do? Would you like to be able to have a little bit of room for yourselves, or like military style bunks?
Pinion thinks that everybody should sleep together because Father Petrovich told them that, hey, you should see if you can see things in the dark, and if you do, you need to be back here. And now that Father Petrovich we know is dead, yeah, Pinion doesn't want to be alone because he's still gonna look into the void tonight.
Sounds good. So Erwin says, these are my best guest rooms, and you're all like, nope. One room. We'll push our bunks together. We'll just all stay in one room. He's like, whoa, wait. I have a less comfortable room where you all can stay together. Come on. Oh, are you not going to let me pull the... Wow, that's interesting. It won't even let me do it. How?
I was encountering that problem too.
Interesting. But usually as the DM, I can pull you through a wall.
Yeah.
But it won't let me pull you through a wall. I love that. All right. So go ahead and step out down the road here, or down the hallway. There is a room with 4 beds in it, and that is where you're going to spend the night. We're going to go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break while I go grab another soda. If you need to use the bathroom or anything like that. And while I'm gone, I'll need to see everyone roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy.
It's not a skill check, right?
Correct. It is a saving throw, not a skill check.
I'm standing right next to Sir Arthur.
Where's my...
I called the bed next to Sir Arthur!
Yep, 100%.
Jason, come stand in the middle of the room.
I can do that. Where is...
Okay, with this new update, where is all the...
I was just
saving
about to ask
throws?
that.
I wonder if we just click on this button if it will roll it. No, I don't have proficiency with that. I just want to check.
I'll do it.
You're right. Great.
That'd be a second.
By the way, what is standing next to Jason do?
What's your charisma modifier there, Sir Arthur?
Nah, he's out.
He's level 6 as a paladin. If you're within 10 feet of him, you add 5 to your, or you add his charisma modifier to all your saving throws.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's that's why I was like,
And I get advantage, so
you get disadvantage. I thought.
no disadvantage on skill checks, but I'm still a gnome, so I get advantage, I believe, on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
I just want to know how I click on it to roll it.
Gnomish cunning.
Whatever, it's a +1, so I don't know what Sir Arthur's thing is, if it's +5 or not.
Yeah, we can find that out here. Yep, charisma. Rid of that. Sir Arthur. Oh, son of a... Doesn't give me anything but his backstory.
We're always going to D&D Beyond.
So did anyone figure out how to do the saving throws off the sheet, or is that not there anymore?
I think if you click on like where it says charisma or wisdom or whatever, it'll ask if you want to do a save or like a roll.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Oh, okay. I see it.
I want to make sure. Jason, what's your charisma modifier?
What's that? Well, there's a +5.
Okay, so I should
perfect.
be rolling this as a advantage.
What are you all sleeping in the same bed?
Yes.
We're talking. We're not ready for bed yet.
Why'd you... Wait, who rolled privately? Was that you?
Yeah, he rolled
It
it.
might have been me.
Yeah, he rolled it privately. I can't even see it, so I can neither confirm nor deny whether he passed or failed.
Damn it! I rolled a 17 and a 19. God damn it!
I saw the dice.
All right.
Is Rovan
You're a
also
dick,
going
Nick.
to be in this room?
Yes. He seems quite comfortable laying out a bedroll. Has no interest in beds. Beds will make you weak. You can hear the sound of the stable, which is off to the east. There on the left. So, you all can talk. If I could see what your positions are going to be when you go to sleep. Who's taking what bed?
I'm taking this one.
Where you at? All right.
Go ahead and position yourself onto a bed.
That's the best I can do. The squares
I'm
are
not
like
going
kind
to
of
be right
together.
up against the wall. There we go. Yeah, I'm fine with that placement.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, if you click on your character and you hit shift, and then in the arrow key, it changes all your directions.
Yeah, shift
Nick,
down.
there should be a way for you to remove the rotation, but I don't think we can get to it.
I can. I just like how much it fucks everything up.
Okay.
So,
That's fair.
You're doing great.
thank you. All right. So, Rovan is going to...
Yeah, where's Homeboy at?
I'm coming. I am... What? I hate that I can't go through my own walls now. All right. He decides to camp out right here. Actually, he camps out by the window so that he can look at it as they look out. All right. Wait, did I have you do
Charisma saving throws.
Constitution saving throw?
You said charisma.
I know. I lied.
Damn it, that's just normal. I'll take it.
Okay, so, so it has been days of travel on the road. There is nothing more exhausting than slomping through mud that constantly has a suction on your boots. There is a muscle that you were previously completely unaware of, and that is usually your legs only have to lift so much weight, right? It's a very small muscle that is usually not exhausted, other than in walking over long distances on sand or in mud where you have to constantly fight the suction of mud. But all of you are incredibly exhausted. That being the case, though, when you start to lay down, your steely fucking resolve is no match for the comfort of the bed as it entices you towards sleep. But you say no. There are tasks that should be completed, and I know that that Pinky Pinion was looking to accomplish something.
Taking the world.
Accomplish something before taking. Yeah, accomplish something before giving into sleep. But yeah, what kind of things were you looking to discuss before bed, or did you already have some discussion as a party?
Look, I'm telling everybody. I was like, look, the priest guy was all about, like, if you can see things in the dark, or if you can see things unseen, you need to do that. And now we can't even go back to him, but I can mess with my monocle and I can see some weird shit. But I need you guys with me.
Yeah, so you're able to get to work, kind of pull out your traveling workbench that is kind of connected to the back of Piston, and you're going to start working on your...
Where's Piston?
Where's Piston? He's in the room with you.
Okay.
He's always with you unless otherwise directed. Like he could have been outside, kind of watching the exterior if you wanted to, or
Well, I didn't know if he was in the stables or with me, but we haven't seen him yet, so we'll just assume the stables.
yeah, or you can go into kind of sentry mode on the door, but I would say that
That would be the most sense.
we've kind of established the SOP that you're all able to kind of get some rest because Piston's alert mode will keep you from being able to be ambushed and can alert you, right? That's one of the features that he has now.
Yep.
And so you're able to do that. Is there any tasks that anyone else is doing other than Pinion before getting some well-deserved rest?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, Pinion's got. He's starting to feel tired. I mean, he is tired, but he's going to cast See Invisibility.
Now that he has, so essentially you're creating a monocle that gives you See Invisibility, or you had to rework some spell slots in order to have that.
Yeah, I mean, just on the outside of it, instead of it like being a spell, it's him just tinkering on his monocles to cast the spell. But yeah, essentially I'm casting See Invisibility.
Okay. All right, so this is the first time you're casting See Invisibility, correct?
Yes.
All right. So similar to, just to kind of give Tommy a visual, the world looks a lot like it does when Frodo Baggins puts on the ring. It turns into this muddled, as you're looking this way, it turns into this muddled version of reality that is black and white, and has a similar perspective to the world that you see around you, just with a different filter on. You maneuver over to the window and look through it.
Wait, I gotta take it back. I don't think I have the spell slot for it.
Or are you out of spell slots?
I think I cast 2 level 2s, yeah. No, because I clicked on that, so I don't have a spell slot for it.
All right, so
Does it require you to?
Yeah.
For the first one?
No, he's just casting the spell. He just swapped.
So I gotta take a rest or something before I do that, which
so
put me at.
So this is you tinkering to be able to get it to work, and for a moment it works and immediately goes to low battery. All right, but as you're kind of looking around, you look out the window and you see a very large spider. That is moving through that is moving along the streets of Laki. Nobody notices it, gives a fuck about it. It actually, there's one person that walks right through the spider, and you're like, holy shit. I'm trying to do my best Pinion impersonation.
Spot on.
But then you're kind of looking around, and that's when you see her. A old woman that is looking toward the inn from a distance, just looking like the fucking bitch from The Ring, just staring toward the tavern. And as you pull away your monocle, she's not there. The world looks good. Put it back, and there she is, just looking at you all or looking what feels like directly at you, but is looking at the inn, observing it from a distance. And then,
oh, my little gnome self is going nuts. I'm telling everybody.
And then, and then, beep, the night vision monocle shuts down as you realize that you're going to need to charge this baby up before you're going to be able to use it for the full hour.
All right. I give everybody the 411 on what just happened. And I'm like, all right, I don't know what we need to do, but yeah, she here. Ophelia's here.
Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the fire.
Thoughts?
Well, since I assume we're about to take a long rest, should I burn a divine sense just to see if I can pick up on anything else?
If you have it and you're going to get it back after a long rest, if it's going to help us over the long rest, I don't see an issue with it.
I think you actually get them back on short rest, don't you? Or is it long rest?
Let me see. It's long rest.
Okay.
Trying to find it in the new layout.
You can switch to the other layout too if you don't like the new layout.
Well, I see the channel divinity. I just don't see the divine sense, or I'm just looking past it, I suppose. Divine smite. No, that's not what I want. Unless I cast. Yeah, I guess I don't see it as separate from channel divinity, so.
Yeah.
Alright, do I pick up on anything else around?
No.
No?
Actually, wait. Make a perception check.
Nice.
There is a scent that catches your nose, but you realize that Pinion has a smell to it. The smell of burning and things like that, like as the engine inside of him does let off a bit of a fume, and so it does kind of annoy you. And maybe,
it's okay.
maybe a suggestion of having him outside the door, or at least, but he's currently right near you, and for a moment there you thought you picked up the scent of sulfur. But it turns out that it was just fucking Piston right next to you.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not going outside. Fuck you.
You said put him outside?
I will hammer your ass.
I think it's a great idea.
I think you're an asshole.
All right. But there is not anything currently evil inside of the room that you can tell.
No, that's all I needed, I suppose.
All right. One thing that is going to reset in the morning too is the ability for the druid to cast augury with her medallion. So this is just a reminder that you do have that ability to ask essentially what is a yes or no question. Usually it pertains to only the next hour or so, or a future decision. But if you would like to ask such a question, you can now.
Do we have a question we want to ask?
Well, I mean, I got the witch haunting my dreams, but I don't know a good question to ask about it.
All right. You've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Oh, Ophelia.
What I'm afraid of is I'm going to move to exhaustion level 2 after this night.
All of my questions are not yes or no questions.
Wondering, are we currently equipped between the 4 of us to defeat the hag that's haunting us?
Yeah, that's about right.
That's a yes and no question, so...
Well, you have defeated hags with the 4 of you before. That was with
Yeah, we killed 2 of them.
yeah, and that was when they were at their full power with all 3 of the coven together. So I think that you can, if that's the question that's being asked via augury, it comes back Weal.
All right, so we got a shot.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, she seems to not be a coward.
1 in a million talk.
All right. Where did my drink go? Did I already just have it? Holy shit. All right. Well,
Yeah, all I need is the hag to not be a little coward and come out of the stupid ethereal plane.
Yeah, that's the real question. If it's only in the
But
ethereal plane, how do we?
But there's my question. Does she have to come out of the ethereal plane? Or can she just slowly work me down to death? Well, we're going to find out.
Unless you have a way for us to get into the ethereal plane, we'll have to get her out of it to attack her.
So what can we do to bring her out? I feel like we got to go to the other fucking witch.
Attack her enough so she comes out and starts casting spells on us. And then Sir Arthur tells her commanding to drop her stupid stone.
I mean,
And then we wail on
that
her
sounds like a really good plan.
and take that stone from her.
deny her the ability to be able to move in the.
That's exactly right.
We just got to figure out how to get her back in. But the other thing, though, is we got more pressing issues than me. So the real question is, all right, so A, do we get a long rest?
Yes, you will be having a long rest.
Okay.
There
So we got the long rest.
There is something that's going to interrupt you before you take your long rest, though. But
What is that?
Pinion is sleeping like a baby, and probably will continue to sleep like a baby. So we're fine.
Or one of you guys learn the spell Lehman's Tiny Hut, and we don't worry about the hag anymore.
All right.
Well, I've got multiple levels I have to gain before I can do a level 3 spell.
Jesus, artificers are terrible casters, aren't they?
fuck you! You have a magic bow. You shut up. Yes, they're horrible casters. The new Artificer rules are actually pretty neat. I don't think I'd play an Artificer again, but the new rules are pretty solid.
Well, you gotta go to level 9. That's when you learn level
Yeah.
3.
It's pretty rough.
It's not a
All right,
druid
Nick,
spell, so
what are we dealing with?
All right. Hold on one second. I'm still calculating here.
Oh, good.
That's a
So
lot of
wait,
calculations, Nick. For a restful, uneventful night, yeah. It's a lot of math.
oh, that's gonna be lovely.
Why did Pinion get a
I long rested. You said we got a long
advantage on his charisma saving throw?
I'm a gnome. Gnomish cunning? Don't I get advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma?
Do you really? Oh, that's right. That's fucking sick. All right.
Took a nerd class with a nerd species. I'm good.
Okay.
We're technically level 6, right?
Technically, you are level
Or
6.
basically.
So that's what I'm at.
You've been on girl since the
Oh, so that means our little wizard friend can summon a bunch of werewolf, or not wizard friend, druid friend could do conjure animals and have a lot of fun with Nick.
That's fine.
I could.
All right.
Get all the wolves out and get pack tactics.
I think it'd be fun to conjure a bunch of bears and have multiple bears.
Yeah, that works. Too.
So many bears.
I'm not hitting the long rest button until Nick tells me to.
Go,
Oh.
Yeah, I already made.
everyone can go ahead and hit the.
I
long,
made that mistake.
Everyone can go ahead and hit the long rest button.
Where did it go?
Yeah, it took me a while to find it.
So if you pull up your attributes, that main screen, if you go to hit dice, the S rest and L rest, it'll be short and long. You just click on the long one.
Oh.
All right. During the night, while you are restfully sleeping, with the calming and soothing sound, almost like a sound machine that is the whirl and of Piston keeping guard, with his infrared eyes focused on the door. There is a moment where all of you are sleeping, and there's when you're in a restless kind of sleep where your life has been in danger and now you're afraid of Hag suddenly coming into your room, or Strahd just suddenly showing up where you're resting. You have that kind of sitting up, opening your eyes every once in a while, and there is, for all three of you, a moment where you feel intense dread and this overwhelming sense of fear. There is the vision of Ophelia looking toward the inn, and the way that Pinion described it, you can actually see it in your mind's eye. of the hatred that she has for the four of you. And it almost feels as if that hatred like manifests and coalesces into this shadowy form and streaks off into the night like a what are the things in Harry Potter called?
Dementors.
Dimensioners. Or Dementors. Dementors, yeah. Like flies from her and comes in through the window and is like moving back and forth in the room, and then settles itself onto Pinion, and then begins to hover over the top of him, and a shadowy finger comes down and touches his forehead. Pinion, during your sleep, you have the same dream that the other three are having, except as this finger comes down and touches you on the forehead, you watch repeatedly as your sister is disemboweled by wolves and drawn and quartered, while you sit there stupidly with the wrong screwdriver. It's a flathead. You need a Phillips, and because you need a Phillips and all you have is a flathead, you just sit there and watch and don't say anything and don't move as your sister is torn apart. The rest of you...
Okay, so just an awful dream. You have an awful dream.
I didn't say that.
It's the worst dream you could have for yourself.
No,
just an amazingly awful dream.
Phillips. Flathead. Phillips. Flathead. Meanwhile, all of you wake up to realize that what you're watching is not a dream at all, and that there is a shadowy figure over the top of Pinion with its finger down on his forehead. And I would say that we'll go ahead and have...
Say it.
We'll go ahead and have everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Yeah.
And we'll have the... Sir Arthur, you can have advantage on this because you did say that you were expending a divine sense, and it turns out that Piston does not stink nearly that bad, but demons definitely smell like sulfur, but they're really difficult to identify when they're in the when they're incorporeal.
I don't think we can... It says there's no active encounter.
Well, that's because there's no active encounter.
Okay.
Why, did someone tell you to roll for initiative?
You just did!
I don't remember.
And they were the prettiest words ever.
There you go. Now you can roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a big fat one for me, folks.
Ooh, I ain't going. Yep, just waking up from sleeping. That's great.
How amazingly appropriate.
Wow.
All right. Rovin's going to go ahead
We
and
all rolled
also roll for initiative.
lovely. We all rolled lovely.
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Yeah, you had a 4 and a 2.
I tried. All right, guys. I tried to give him the opportunity to do something amazing. So let's go ahead and begin this combat encounter. And we are going to begin. Let's have a little bit of music that starts to play as well. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I don't want suspense. I want absolute.
You're looking for the Cantina song from Star Wars. Hey, only number one song that was an instrumental. Happened to be the number one song when I was born. Only that I know that fact.
All right. Arphaxet uses his action to deepen his connection to so he has, this is his first touching, so he has chosen Mr. Von Wonky to possess, and there is also the demonic dream, which was supposed to keep all of you asleep while he was quietly possessing the fucking gnome, but instead we got to have the Wonder fucking mystery gang all rolling outstanding things on their charisma saving throws, and we're successfully able to not be asleep this whole time and not just racked with. But you do watch as you wake up. You notice that Roven has not, and is thrashing about, saying, "No, don't you take her! No, don't you take her!" And that is the demon's turn. Somewhat, you're up.
Pinion is asleep currently, correct?
Pinion is not asleep.
Okay.
But he is
Dead last.
petrified with fear.
In turn order.
Petrified with fear.
I just need him awake. That's all I need.
Why?
No, I'm awake.
What just happened?
Who
What did I
awake?
just do?
Pinion is
Pinion,
not
that's not-
awake.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Pinion.
He just said he was awake.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant Piston. Piston is awake, petrified in fear.
Pinion.
Pinion is not awake.
Okay.
Pinion
What did I just do to this map?
is thrashing about.
I don't wake up until my turn in initiative.
You don't wake up until you hit a DC 20. Everybody else's was a DC 15.
For a charisma or for what?
For a charisma saving throw, yes. But that is on your turn.
What just happened?
I didn't hit a 15?
No, you didn't hit a 20.
Oh, I didn't hit a 20. Okay.
I had to reload the map. It like went all black for me.
That happens sometimes.
One second. I just don't do an extra d6 of damage because Piston's not awake. That's all.
Piston is awake.
Or not Piston, Pinion's not awake. Okay. There we go, now I'm back.
Why does he need to be awake for you to do an extra d6 of damage?
Sneak attack.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. I would assume asleep counts as being incapacitated.
It does count as being incapacitated, yes. You would need a...
Well, let's see if this hits.
It does!
Kid!
Alright. Good 18.
How is it that you rolled a 2 and got 18?
Because he's Hoshua. And Hoshua builds his characters mathematically.
Let's just say when I hit you, you feel it.
When I roll the minimum, I do the maximum.
Oh, yes!
Right. Get him.
Nick, I love your face, and I'm going to take a screenshot of it.
I'm gonna attack him one last time since it's my first turn. Does a 23 hit him?
A 23 does hit.
That's good. That's the lowest he rolled. God damn.
Okay. Okay.
I did 68 points of damage.
I'm glad he's on our team.
Fuck! No, the reason I'm saying fuck is because I was halving the damage and then remembered that you've got a fucking +1 bono!
Yeah, thank you, Pinion.
Not so nerdy now, am I?
Alright, at this time, is that the end of your turn? Or are you going to move at all or do anything?
I'll move over to this dog thing. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, before you move, though, I mean, I'm fine with moving you farther than that, but go ahead and make a, let's see, what would be difficult for you to do? How about you do a strength saving throw?
Oh, those are easy for me.
Good.
Wait, is this before I move?
Nope, it's after you move.
That doesn't... Okay,
It's after your turn.
that's fair. Okay. Well, the good thing about rangers are that they have proficiency in strength saves.
You fucking son of a bitch! You feel this telekinetic tug on your body as it seems like the demon would desperately like to throw you out this second-story window. But doesn't get a chance to do that because Rangers have fucking proficiency in strength checks. All right.
That's why you never talk bad about, I'll think about it, Han Velsing, his mama.
And now, we watch as the bard, as you can imagine, bards do not have proficiency in, not a wisdom saving throw.
Bards?
Sorry. They do have proficiency
Bard?
in charisma saving throw. Hold on. Oh, he still made it, though, with the... That'd be funny if he doesn't make this one, though. Come on, baby. Stay asleep. Ah! All right. All right, suddenly Rovan snaps awake and says, "You won't take... what the fuck? Ah!" And sees that there is a giant demon standing above, and does the thing that he should do and grants bardic inspiration to the one that needs to make a wisdom saving or a charisma saving throw to stop from being possessed. So he goes ahead and shoots his bardic inspiration at the good Pinion.
Cool.
Come on, baby, where are you at? I got 3 of these. I can go all day. Do it.
I just need one.
I know. Why is it not pulling up? Do it.
Maybe he's just tired. Don't worry, Rovan, this happens to everybody. It's okay.
It's never happened to me before. It's really pissed me off. Oh, I have to roll there. Ah, click the picture, not the thing. Got it. All right, Bardic Inspiration for 600 seconds. Done.
Nick, do I ever realize this is a demon?
Why does that
Are
matter?
demons fiends?
Because I'm gonna and taunt it and infer. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
the devil
We'll say
language.
We'll say that he
Infernal.
We'll say that he is chanting in a language. You haven't heard him say anything that you recognize in Infernal yet. All right, Biev, you're up.
Just taunt him in the enemy language.
I would like to call forth the moonlight through the window, right onto that little square. Right there.
Nice shot.
That is incredibly annoying.
It worked perfectly.
That is incredibly annoying. All right, Wisdom saving throw. Constitution saving throw. Let's go. Do I have any advantages or anything like that? Does a 14 save? 14 save, didn't
Yeah.
it? Ah! Yeah!
Plus to take half damage.
Ah. Ew.
And it is radiant damage.
Radiant damage. He takes his half. Can we do necrotic damage next time?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's stupid. That's stupid. All right.
Wrong team for the necrotic damage.
Yep.
Well,
What do we got?
what are bullshit
Any bonus
from-
actions from Miev?
Not this time around, I don't think.
Can I just have one more moon dance with you? All right. Sir Arthur, you're up.
All right, let's.
Sir Arthur bounce. Bounce
Can I
the demon.
not?
Stab him in the head.
Hit him with your silver sword. Roll a 1, please.
That's what
Oh,
I'm.
Steven.
Why is it telling me I don't have an item? The name Silver Longsword. I'm confused.
Ah! You don't have a silver longsword.
I do though.
I guess you're punching him in the face then.
I know. You
Well.
probably do. Do you
Set him
have
on fire.
Do you have a sword?
Yeah, unless my hotkey's not working for some reason. Let's see here.
Hold on. Just give me a fucking second. Just give me a fucking second. Your hotkeys don't work anymore because... Hit him with your stupid silvered longsword.
Oh, you fucking nail him with this one. Even if I don't get a goddamn turn, I will feel like I'm part of the battle.
Go.
Don't you miss. Don't you fucking miss.
I got 2 attacks if it doesn't hit. Does an
I
18
feel like
hit?
that's good.
An 18 hits.
Nice.
Atta kid.
Is it gonna? Oh, there we go. Roll damage.
Well, it's still not magical, so it still might be a halvesies.
Oh,
Worse better than nothing.
he's
Right?
also taking a divine smite.
That's gonna probably hurt him.
I'm a big fan of this.
Because is he a fiend or an undead?
He's definitely a fiend if he's a demon.
He is a demon. But
He's a
he
demon.
is but he is not Go ahead and hit with your damage.
He is not. No, you finished your fucking statement. He is not.
It does 15 points of damage.
On top of the 9.
On top of the 4.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right.
That's all right.
And
19's
check.
good.
All right, he is bloodied. Son of a bitch!
Wait, wrong one. Sorry. Ignore that.
Fair.
But I'll divine smite him again.
All right.
13 is not bad.
Gross. Pinion,
Yo.
make a charisma saving throw.
And add 5 to it.
I would love to. All right. So wait. Situational bonus. I should put +5.
Yes.
Yes, because you are within the...
God damn it.
I haven't tried.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep still.
Yes, and you didn't use your Bardic Inspiration yet because there's no way that you're getting it even with Bardic Inspiration right now.
All right, cool.
Cool.
What's
Hey,
the minus
I
2 you're
silvered-
getting?
The demon
I silvered his
says...
longsword, and I magicked his bow.
The demon says...
Sorry, Miev, I ain't got shit for you.
Let us continue. And he continues, not in corporeal movement. What are you doing? He continues with his deepened connection as he continues to possess you. So you are at 2. You are at 2 right now. He is not having any of your guys' bullshit. Let's see who's pissed him off the most. Definitely the goddamn paladin. So
He needs to take some more moonbeam damage.
son of a bitch!
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I couldn't hear you over all the death and dying.
14 makes it.
Yep.
Do you want to roll new damage, or do you want to...
Constitution.
Constitution. It's I get a +1.
Though.
I get a plus. I get +1 more than
Oh,
that.
you get +3.
Yeah, but...
No, I like...
Oh, thank God.
It don't matter.
All right. So how much damage am I taking? Do you want to go use the same damage?
The previous 12, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So it was 12 damage in total?
There was 12.
All right, so
So
6
another
damage.
6?
Another 6 damage. I should probably just leave. All right, before he leaves, though... he's going to hit the paladin with a Dark Force Slam. Does a 17 hit?
No.
You also have to roll the disadvantage. You're right next to him.
You're doing great, Nick. We're really glad you're here.
Somewhat you're up.
Oh, is he gone?
He moved to the window and then slipped away. Paladin, you can go ahead and make a last-ditch attack against him.
Oh yeah, what about opportunity attacks?
You're unconscious. You sit there.
Well,
I'm not
yeah,
talking
but
about my opportunity
the
attack.
Paladin and Rovan aren't.
Rovan will make a opportunity attack if the DM thinks that that's what Rovan would do.
Lucky.
Sir Arthur does not make his attack.
Can I do a lucky on him?
You can't. No, you can't give it to other people. That's for you and you alone. All right, Rovan is going to. Oh God, yes, he is going to. He's gonna dazzling footwork this bitch in the face. Where's my? Where's my hit kick? Where is my shit? Switching back over to the.
I guess I kind of want to make this argument towards you hitting, actually, Nick.
Yes.
I'm assuming Sir Arthur doesn't sleep with his armor on.
Oh, he doesn't. We have established this. That is an important factor that I did not take into consideration in this battle.
And you should start taking it into consideration going forward.
However, you did a ranged spell attack within 5 feet, so you'd have to roll.
Son of a bitch!
And that's why it's fair. Joshua, you're the greatest.
Please, 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 please. Yeah! Oh, 16 would still hit him without armor on? Fuck yeah. Alright. So. I'm leaving. Sir Arthur takes 9 points of damage. And.
I thought he has to make a DC 15. What's this 14 dexterity saving throw?
To stop from being pushed back 10 feet.
And taking the force damage.
Not and taking the force damage.
Let's see.
I hate to do this, but wouldn't Piston be able to charge at any of the previous points to attack?
Oh, are you kidding me? That's the stupidest fucking attack I've ever seen. No. If that's the case...
So, I don't take the damage.
No. You can either take the damage or I do instead a demonic life drain.
Jesus!
Do the demonic life drain.
Which then also reduces your maximum hit points.
That's fine. Hey, what is best for the team?
We can heal the 16.
Best for the team?
Time out. We can heal the 16.
Yeah.
We can't heal the stuff unless it's a long rest.
All right. He leaves.
Or slam it.
Or 9. No, it's 9.
Wait,
It's 9
whoa.
Rovan didn't
No,
do
no,
his
no.
opportunity
What
attack.
happened to Piston? He's been kicked out of like several turns.
That is
You
because
happened to
you have
Piston?
not been able. You have not been able to command him.
You're sleeping.
He still exists.
He does. So he takes the
Off of your
dodge action.
command. Yeah.
But he's a
He
threat.
does the default setting.
He is a threat. If you would have moved, if you would have attempted to move past him, he would have been able to have an opportunity attack. He instead slipped out the window, and you watch as a smoky form continues to move away, and you watch as
Did Rovan do his opportunity attack?
Rovan did do his opportunity attack. He missed with a 15.
I respect you all. I'm going to figure out a way to fuck Nick over later.
Yes, it's. Trust me, I feel it right now. Let's see. How many people were hurt during that encounter?
1.
The fucking
2,
paladin.
Opinion.
What are you talking about? Pinion didn't have anything other than a full fucking night's rest, and Pinion, you'll be happy to know.
Aren't I at level 2 in my exhaustion?
That you feel great. Go ahead and make a insight or an arcana check. This is for Pinion.
I'm assuming Maya drops concentration on moonlight. Or
Oh,
moonbeam.
yeah, I can.
Nope, everybody gets fucking burned as they... as there's a...
How's that work?
That is successful. So, just in kind of trying to understand this woman, and you...
I can't make it go away. Oh, I can make it go away.
I did. And the look that you saw, kind of her thinking about what you know of hags, she sent someone else to do her dirty work for her.
Oh, that dirty twat.
Hags and demons have a relationship.
And it's stupid.
Yeah, they provide souls to them. This demon came, owes her some kind of debt, and is likely going to try this nonsense every night. But you have the advantage of being aware of it, and it seems like this crew is definitely pretty awesome at being able to avoid these situations. One thing that can't happen, though, is you can't all group together and put your hands on the fucking paladin and roll for a charisma saving throw. Unless you want to risk a point of exhaustion as all of you push beds together and try to be within, 10 feet of the paladin? I guess if you set up an Afghan...
You huddle together for warmth as we sleep.
Yeah, an Afghan sleeping corner of mattresses in the corner where everybody just piles on top of each other, I will allow it. But it has the possibility of being a not as restful night's sleep, because somebody fucking kicks in their sleep. It's probably going to be Robin if it's nobody else.
Robin doesn't get... No. Robin, he sleeps on the floor. He chose it, sleeps on the floor. Everybody else, Yev to his left, somewhat to his right. I will sleep right on top of him.
There's a tail. There's a tail laying across, like touching one person, a hand touching another. It's just he just flails out and.
Dude, I've got 3 dogs at home. Trust me, everybody can be touching. It's okay.
Have you ever had your dog wake you up though with a nightmare and you're like getting kicked? It's fucking annoying as fuck. When they eat chocolate and they start having a little bit of a seizure in the middle of the night.
Yep, and you're just like, yep. In fairness,
Mine just howls.
Apollo.
In the sleep during a dream.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Nope. Sorry. I'm good. We're good. That's my name. I'm okay.
All right. So, a failed attempt.
I also want to argue that the paladin didn't take that damage because of the last sentence of that demonic. Oh my god, I cannot talk. The life draining ability.
The push ability, yes.
Well, no, what I'm saying is he wouldn't have been able to use the life drain thing anyways.
Because?
I'm assuming he was trying to possess Pinion.
What about it?
The last sentence of that life drain ability he was going to use instead.
Is what?
That's great, Josh. Piss him off. We still have a journey to go on.
This attack cannot be used if the demon is attempting to possess a creature.
Ah! Stop reading the fucking shit!
So I escape unscathed.
You escaped unscathed. It tried to use its Dark Force slam against you, which is super dumb. It tried to use its demonic life drain against you, which it couldn't do. It tried to throw the fucking ranger out the window. Turns out he weighs more than 150 pounds. Maybe. Maybe. But
He's had a lot of
Someone is
meat
my
tonight
hero.
before, so.
But Pinion, you wake up fully rested with a horrible nightmare, and you're like, fucking screwdrivers. Fucking dumb. But you know how it is in dreams.
Irina pours her shit strong.
She burned my drink. So that is how the evening goes. When you awaken, there is bustling down in the downstairs. It turns out that the Blue Water Inn does have breakfast that is served every morning.
Hell yeah.
And it is wolf bacon. So made from the which isn't very, which is a little bit thinner than you would like your bacon to be, but it is plentiful, along with eggs and a fairly stale bread, but soaked in the egg. It's actually pretty good. Is there anybody that wouldn't be interested in eating that and wants a different option? All right. Ale is served, and Erwin comes in from the stable and says, I've hooked up the cart to... what's the name of the draft horse that pulls the cart? Somebody give me a name of the draft horse that pulls the cart.
Fred.
Fred.
Fair.
I hooked up Freddie Mercury to the wagon and loaded up the empty casks onto the cart, and it's ready to go when you all are. And it from here, you will possibly need to make a one stop before you get to one stop overnight. It might take 2 days to get to the Wizard of Wines, but if you are able to leave early and push hard, you likely could get there in 1 day. But I know that there was possibly the option of doing possibly doing some shopping, but you could do it when you return as well. So, what's the play? Are we going to do some shopping before
How much
leaving?
gold does the party collectively have?
Well, I think we should get to the Wizard of Wines as soon as we can. I think if they're in trouble, then that should perhaps be our first priority.
Right. Build some good graces, make some money. Because I think we're poor as fuck.
Yeah.
We're like level
I don't have money to buy anything with.
and I don't think we have like 400 gold between us.
I don't know if anything changed with this new layout, but I feel like I had at least a few things in my inventory that I don't have now.
That's possible. Yeah, because you
So
had
that we had
you
some-
had
that we had
your magic items. I don't think that those are going to be there with when I updated. Son of a bitch!
I feel like we could.
All right. Because you have your amulet.
Oh yeah, I have that amulet too.
Yep. That's
And
right.
I have the ring of poison resistance and a ring of cold
Added.
resistance, and I have a boot and an I want to say an amulet that need to be like identified. But since I know the ring of cold resistance, maybe the boot and the amulet are just shit.
Sounds good.
I need my augury die. And
Augury
those
die
spells
thing.
are no. Yeah, those spells aren't in my spell book anymore either.
Okay, so what's going to need to happen? Let me write down something for a moment.
All I know is we don't need to worry about food. So I'm assuming me and the druid both have the same spell, but
Do me a favor and in the Team Wheel chat, go ahead and write down the things that need to be added, and I'm going to add them to your D&D Beyond instead of adding it to Foundry, so that way when I update your character, it stays there. Yeah, it does make the most sense to just head out now. Let's go ahead and go to rollable tables. Let's go ahead and go to random encounters.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of sneak forward. I cannot wait till I get to Rogue 2. And then every turn I get a hide.
That's right. I had a sword or knife.
You did have a sword or a knife. Excuse me, a knife.
Don't remember what it was. Yeah.
I do. But I don't have it here. I have it.
Okay. I'll put it in the chat.
Dankeschön. Okay. So, as you are moving along the road, guess who spots a net trap along the way? I'll give you 3 guesses as to who spots
Sir
it.
Arthur.
Sir Arthur never spots it. Not in a million years.
Not my role in perception.
All right, you can pick Miev or you can pick Pinion, and then after that we're just gonna go with Josh.
All right. So as you are maneuvering through, you do come to the a decision point of being able to go and visit the tower where Esmeralda might be at, or you would be able to go forward and check out Krez, or you can still be able to get to the Wizard of Wines before nightfall.
Unfortunately, I think we have to go to the Wizard of Wines.
Okay. There's always time.
Much as I would like to go to the other place.
All right, so you continue on to the Wizard of Wines. Let's go ahead and... Interesting. All right, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part into the dark woods A wooden signpost at the intersection reads Vineyards. And at this point, I think that I need to download a new area. Wait one. Loading.
Hooray.
I don't think I have it downloaded yet. Oh, I don't. One moment, please.
Please, hold on.
Loading. 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 Importing. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wizard of Wines. Why does it suddenly remind me of like the Wizard of Oz? Because you sent her off to see the wizard.
Yep.
Well, because the wonderful wizard he was.
Because of the wonderful wines they does. All right. A blanket of mist shrouds the vineyard. In the distance, a two-story stone building serves as a winery. A building next to the vineyard looks to be stable. All seems quiet.
You guys want me to Bob knock on this door?
Well, yeah.
I'll knock on the door.
If you're already moving up, give me 1 second. Oh, he's already moving up. ADHD pause.
I was at the
And there
door.
it is. Stop.
I'm not Sir Arthur who's going around the building.
Where is Sir Arthur? Ah!
Investigating our surroundings.
Hey, you let him do his thing.
Blindly.
Get back there. You get back there where you belong. All right. Okay. Now let me. I didn't know that we were going to get this far. Oh no, you could just Sorry. It says that the party has the option of reconnaissance, or they can to try to figure out the best route, or they can just walk right up. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, now no, I already committed. I'm gonna go knock on the
I
door.
go reconnaissance. Which,
Well, I was already committed to saying knocking on the door.
hey, in fairness, you're our recon.
All right. So
I mean, I'm just the best at it. I'm not saying I am. Everyone can be.
No. No, we're saying you're the best at it too. You're good. Numbers don't lie. You're good. We like our chances.
I'm just gonna knock on the door. See if anybody answers.
Finian is waiting excitedly just in case he needs to deliver the note.
Do I get any answer, Nick?
You do not.
Okay. Well, we'll go look around. Whoa. Hello.
And the game's paused.
That
He
doesn't
looks
look
friendly.
normal.
Everyone,
I'm sure he's friendly.
everyone can go ahead and roll for initiative.
That's what I love to hear.
Oh, I like that number far better than the last number.
How about those dice? You like those dice? That was a lot of dice hitting.
No.
There's a lot of dice hitting the table.
Oh yeah, when you see one zombie, you see like a whole army. So
Again, I'm sure he's friendly.
oh, 100%.
All right.
If not, I can just moonbeam him again. Fine.
Before
Agree, Rogan.
we get up to all of the combat, let me go ahead and have. I will actually just say with a 20 perception, passive perception check, in the midst of this, as you spot the tree blights or the vine blights that are weirdly, you start to pick up on the vine blights that are in the vineyard, and then you also see off in the distance an individual that seems to be popping up and was like, and kind of does a fuck, and then kind of slides back down over the horizon. Only you are able to pick up on the fact that this guy looks a lot like Irwin, almost like he might be brothers with Irwin, the Blue Inn owner, and they are not at home. They are hiding out in the field beyond this map. All right.
Apologies. Who's the only one that can pick up on this?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Somewhat is able to pick up on the fact that that there are seemingly two individuals out in the field.
Are they like over here?
What's that?
Like over here?
No, they're to the east.
Oh, the other way.
Wait. Your east or my east?
They are so up in these. In the right hand corner, there's some trees up in here. They are just beyond those. They are just beyond the trees in the upper left hand corner. So off of the map.
Oh. So to our west.
Correct.
Sorry. Sully east.
Sully east.
Sully east.
All right. Somewhat you are up. Let me double check on this. Yeah, you have the feeling because their habitat is forest, your specialty is forest, right?
Yeah.
You have this feeling that you are in some way surrounded by enemies that are remaining unseen and blending in. But this one is visible. right? You can see him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there is, I believe, one over here. Nope. That is also visible and moving toward you. And we'll say this one as well.
Oh, wow.
Let us begin.
I'll just shoot this guy real quick.
Okay.
Just I don't know why I'm doing that. I completely have it on my hotbar.
Oh, that worked.
A 26 hits.
It's a crit.
I hope so.
I'm sorry, what?
Literally average.
What? I doubled the dice.
Yeah, I understand what you did. I'm just saying. That the let me just double check what it's. Yeah, the 11 hit points that it has are erased. All right. Yeah. So rail guns don't have very large projectiles. All right. They don't have explosives
Sorry,
with them,
Nick.
but just the amount, like, yeah, it just wants to go. There's actually sticks embedded into the wall. Go ahead, continue with your stupid attacks.
What, 19 did?
A 19.
No, but 19.
A 19 hits the other one. Yeah, sure.
Aw,
So
dang.
minimum damage.
And it's wiped out. Boom. Done. Gone. They're all pissed.
But if the rest of us get turns, we won't one-shot them.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Oh, wait, where did I start at?
You have gone 35 feet. Now you've gone
Well,
55 feet.
Well, I was trying to go back.
Now you've gone 75 feet.
So, 35 to here, 40.
What do you get 40 for?
It being my first turn. Dreadful Ambusher. That's 10. That's 10 my movement.
How dare you question him?
All right, so the first one that I have that could do something instead gets to do nothing as I just sit there and die, which is really boring for the rest of the crew because now they don't get to see where any of the other things are. So,
Well, if I make it to my turn, I might see somebody.
that is true. All right, so
Sorry,
these
I have schizophrenia. Sorry. So I
these
just
have
did
false
anything.
appearance. While the blight remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from a tangle of vines. So all of you are desperately trying to look for what the fuck these vine blights are doing. But this one does move that I am at right now. It has... Sorry. It has a walking speed of 10. So I can't get to the target that I want to get to. But I can attack Roven with a constricting vine attack. I fucking miss!
No, you cannot. You cannot.
I fucking miss! Roven says, "Dear fucking God!" As this vine blight did become visible for him. And he freaks the fuck out. And he's scared. And so he does what any good freaking... He's gonna Just, he does an unarmed strike, which also has his ability of being a bardic dancer. And the unarmed strike, though, does not hit. All right. Miev, you are up.
I think I can see this one over here.
Mm-hmm. That one is in the process of moving, which is why you can see it. It was trying to be sneaky.
It was not sneaky enough.
Not sneaky enough.
Get it, girl.
Hold on. It will not tell me. The range. Why will it not tell me the range?
Range. Range for you. Right now it is at 67 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10 feet forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit it with an ice knife.
Thank God it wasn't Moonbeam. I'm so tired of being moonbeamed.
It's a marvelous night for a moonbeam.
It's a marvelous night for a moonbeam, with the stars up above in the sky.
Sorry.
15 hits.
Cool.
Now
Oh,
freeze
that's
it.
terrible.
Plus explosion?
Yeah, the ice knife then does explode.
Fine.
I only remember this because of Jason's pistol in the Anthropia campaign.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your d10.
It has to make a dex save.
Let's do a dex save, everybody.
So I did my d10. That's what the 3
I've
is.
got a 11? No. 2d6? Fucking
What
bullshit.
a girl.
Fucking bullshit. Do you want to roll the 2d6 or do you want me to?
You can. I'm not. I'll take that.
5 additional points of damage. I don't like it. Turns out these things are not very robust.
Also, if there's any within 5 feet of them, that also have to make a dex save.
I know, and there's not. I was hoping there would
Damn
be.
it.
It would get this over with so much quicker. All right.
That one's
Get
dead,
them
I
all
think.
to stand in a line,
This
and
guy-
then our
lightning?
paladin can...
No, you're gonna lightning it. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't have lightning.
Thank God.
I have everything else, not lightning.
Just conjure animals. You want to see a whole bunch of animals.
Bears everywhere.
Oh, that's so.
This bitch in the yelling thing.
This is so gross. These things only have 10 feet of movement, so I want to get closer. But this is as close as I can get using my action.
I'm just gonna stand on this road.
All I can,
I'm gonna just stand on this road.
Sir Arthur, you're up.
Oh, and I have like 600 range.
As a 13 hit.
A 13, surprisingly, does hit.
Yeah.
A 12 would actually hit. Welcome to the party, pal. All right, 8 points of damage to my Viney Blight friend.
Attack number
That's
2.
your good.
Oh no!
Does a nat 1 hit?
No!
Naturally, it does not.
As you strike, you hit
Oh, you motherfucker!
the fence. And there is a spike through the fence that you watch as the whole sword shakes, and you watch as the delicately applied silvering of your sword cracks away. Is there anything else that you'd like to do? Because I feel like I've just won. Did you want to do something else?
You bonus action and you fucking fry him.
What, like,
It's a
am I smiling?
marvelous night for a moonbeam.
No, you're Dragon's Breath.
That's a bonus action?
Whoa.
Isn't it a bonus action?
Whoa.
Don't waste it on
No,
one.
no, that's not a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Nope, I'm going to take my L and let Pinion do his thing.
God, that feels good, though. That feels real fucking good.
So does that take me back to a regular longsword, or is one more nat 1 take me back?
No,
I can't remember what it was.
that is now a... But go ahead and roll a d6.
Always forget this fucker.
On a scale of 1 to 6, this is how much you are able to salvage of the flecks of silver. Did it come
So
off
if you
in...
just type in the chat, it's /R space and then just hit 1d6. Hit enter.
Or just roll d6.
Or that works. There you go.
I feel like that's really good. I don't know. I feel like that's like the best roll he could do.
So, yeah.
It's either the best or the worst. It's one of the two.
So as you strike into the fence post, right? It sticks.
Yeah.
You're like, son of a bitch, and you pull, and essentially almost like coming out of a sheath, the silvering slides right off. Now, if you try to just slide it back on and try to swing with it, it's just gonna come off as soon as you like raise your sword or move your sword or dip it downward. So, and if you try to do that a couple times, it's going to just break apart. So all of the silvering you were able to recover to try to resilver this sword. But right now it is unsilvered. And do not try to launch it like as now a thrown weapon using the sword as a projectile. You could do that, but it will completely waste all of the silvering. All right. Excellent. Now, someone needs to die.
I agree.
Does an 18 hit the ranger?
It does.
Excellent.
I think I'm like 16.
All right. This little guy is different than the other little guys. He's a needle blight, not a vine blight. And he hits you with his needle blight needles, which are blighty and needle-like. And they only do 8 points of damage, but it feels better than not doing anything. After he shoots, he attempts to find cover. and goes and wraps himself around a barrel over here. Stupid. Do I still only have 10 feet of movement? I have 30 feet of movement. Woo! 30 fucking full feet of movement. There's nowhere to hide in this bitch. Never mind. He moves further back. Good. Nailed it. All right. Pinion, you are up.
All right. Can move 30 feet. And attack this bitch. That ain't gonna hit. But I get my second attack. That also isn't gonna hit. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna have Pinion come down and attack this one. So in turn. Maybe. Maybe I can do this. There we go. Steel Defender. I'm gonna miss on everything. No, I get that one.
Yes, you do.
And he's already bloodied, but normal hit.
Seven points
Seven
of damage.
more to that one.
7 points of damage. Why? Why, oh why? Am I not?
That should take care of that one. Boy, it should be dead.
It has 3 points of damage, or 3 points left.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
All right, well, that's all I got on that one.
All right.
But we got somewhat. So this should end everything.
I only got 2 attacks. Whatever. So, oh, hey, hello, friend.
Yes.
I missed.
Oh, motherfucker!
Roll a d6.
How's a 4?
That's decent.
You miss. And what happens when you roll a 1?
Oh yeah, my bow gets a little weaker.
Your bowstring snaps, and you'll have to replace it. Which takes an action. It's marvelous night.
I don't think I have a dagger, do I?
I don't know, but you don't need one yet. You can still use that bow. It's fine. Hits
Oh, I thought it did snap.
No.
Okay.
It does it if you roll a 1
Okay.
on your d6 after you roll a 1. Right now, it's just a stupid miss.
Well, let's just roll another one.
Nope, not this
No!
time.
Or 19.
25.
No, man.
A 25 does not hit. No, it does.
Okay.
24 days.
24 damage, does manage to bloody it, and then does the rest of the damage.
20, 30.
Yep. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Done.
End turn.
All right. Next up, we have a dead. A Vine Blight that is going to attempt to hurt the
Well, if
paladin.
it's dead, I don't think it can do much.
It's not dead, it's bloodied. It attempts to constrict the paladin.
Tempt away.
It fails. Rovan is up. He says, I don't want to aura farm. You guys go. Miev, you're up.
A little closer.
At a girl.
And I'm gonna summon a little flame. And then I'm gonna throw it at this Vine Blight.
Like that? Fire on a vine? You bet.
What'd you get? 14 hits.
14. Damage.
11 damage. Does the 3 points of damage necessary in order to kill that one. And he bursts into flames, continues walking forward 3 steps, and then collapses into burning embers. I don't know why he had to step forward. It just thematically made sense. All right, anything else that that Miev would like to do in order to embarrass these monsters?
No.
Do not turn into a bear. That's all I'm asking. I'll just.
It'd be so fun, though.
I'll just clear the board.
Turn into an Aurochs and charge him.
Oh no, it's a beaver!
Be a good time.
All right.
It technically is a bonus action.
It sure is.
But I wouldn't be able to attack this round.
All right. The stupid Vine Blight is going to try to encapsulate again. Does a 6 hit Pinion?
It does not.
Kill me. Kill me now. This Blight up here still has 3 hit points.
We are going to remove those 3 hit points.
Maybe. Yes, you are.
Turns out, yes.
Yes, the 10 hit points. It is negative 7 hit points. Yes. It's dead. Now what would you like to do? Rush forward and kill the other one. End this madness.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, no.
Wow!
God damn it.
Roll a d6.
Don't you roll
Fantastic.
Don't you roll a 1.
His sword isn't silver, though.
It's not, but he still has. It still has the. There's still the. Oh God! It bounced around
You're
so
doing
much.
great, Sir
I was
Arthur.
excited. All right, you maintain control of your weapon. It just is embarrassing. These stick creatures are difficult to hit. You kind of gotta, you want to slice down on them. It feels like you should slice side to side. It just doesn't work. Slice down. All right.
Gotta cut with the grain, not against.
Right. All right. Pinion, you're up.
Yeah, you're not looking for attention. I'm trying to be serious.
An 18 hits.
Oh, this ain't gone.
Well, here's hoping.
You wish. This thing is quite large for some reason. Some of these things have minimal hit points, and some of them have quite a bit.
104?
No, this one has 20. Doesn't have 104, but this one does
So
have,
there's 4.
does have 26 hit points, so it's going to take a bit. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance. 21 hits. Damage it well.
Planning on it.
5.
Why isn't it a +1 for the magic weapon?
I don't know. Let's go ahead and take at least 2 more off of it.
So yeah, do 2 more, and I'll do my radiant thing. Radiant weapon. It has to make some kind of save or be blinded.
All right. I will warn you that you don't see any eyes on this thing.
Dude, we're in Barovia. Are you kidding me? If I can blind something, I'm gonna blind it.
Got it.
What is it though? Shit.
Does it do additional damage as well?
No additional damage. Just a save, and I want to see what the save is. I'm going into D&D Beyond.
Sounds good. Any bonus actions for the or are you bonus actioning for the radiant damage or the radiant blinding?
I don't know if it is a radiant damage. I don't know if it's a bonus action for that. Hold on. Let's just view. Josh, what do you say?
What? I don't know. I don't know.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think you can blind it. Is what Nick was kind of pointing at.
Yep. But
Well, that's no fun. If I can't just do random shit. All right.
Oh no, go ahead and do your little save thing. But I'm just saying, whether it fails or not, I'm not so sure you can blind it.
All right, radiant as a reaction. No, it's a reaction thing, so I can't do that.
so
But it's for future reference, it's Constitution saving throw. All right, is this one's dead by Piston?
yes.
All right, yep. Are you gonna go down and make a shot on the other one?
He destroys it.
Cool.
And it becomes eerily quiet at the vineyard. The blowing winds still make sticks crack and branches move, and it has you on edge. But when we return next Sunday, the exploration of what appears to be the abandoned Wizard of Wines winery will commence. There is the approach of 2 individuals that begin to come over the hill and start to walk toward you. Their hands are up, and you watch as a starry shot sails from Rovan directly across them as he says, "I don't have to miss. And the approaching individual says, I believe you. All right. And that is where we will end tonight. Out freaking standing.